So what do y'all? It's the pre-show right here, man. Yeah, so I'm waiting on my co-host to join. But in the meanwhile, we should sit back and enjoy some music, man. In there. That snitching he colder than bro shit the fact he just opened. Thinking he's going on his fifth year. Think that I'm too solid to switch gears. The ops need a note on their ass that say click here. Your robbing still have the tag and then click we. Before I continue, it's one thing I have to be clear. How did you get out on a murder in like 6 feet? If you see me outside with a burner, you're in shit's creek. How you be claiming that's your homie in a drunk? Pay attention to my story because it gets deep. Some more advice if I was you, I would have buzzed on it. But you was probably busting off a pill. I'm a dodger and I played every position on the field. Brody Bro could show you something you can feel, and every time he dunks, Brody got a kill for Germany. Rather get off the hook, get an offer starting. The six shoulders. Let the Smith make him limbo. The hood into the hood free. After we knock him down, we get some good eats. How you get designer down just to look cheap? I could flip 100,000 in a good week. Put me on the play and I'm in there like swimwear. And this is before trying to pop me and police trying to cuff me. Just trust me, it's ugly. I've been there. That snitching get colder than Vic there. Bro ship the packages hoping to get there. Since September, it's going on this 5th year. So many phobics, I'm too solid to switch gears. Hey, we gonna get him busted. Can't feel my dad before y'all play the Menendez brothers. Start taking pictures. We got for fucking he's trying to get some money. Let him get closer. They gonna think that they own to something. We courtside. You can shiver your nose or something. Looks like she's wearing red bottoms. Her toes are bloody. Been from your hip for 10 years and they know for nothing. Niggas rules for that. Was in my section getting dome in the coldest. Nigga, her pussy wetter than water itself. I'm a Keisuke the jeans, then I'm a cut of the belt. Put me on the plane, I'm in there like somewhere. This is before I even be in here. I was trying to pop me and police trying to test me. Just trust me, it's ugly. I've been there. That snitching is colder than Victor. Bullshit the pack, he just hoping it going on his 5th year. So many folded, but I'm too solid to switch gears. Hey man, we getting ready for this fight tonight, man. This is the pre-show. Wait on my co-host to join the this live real quick. Yeah, man, I'm waiting on my co-host to join this live so we can get things popping. But in the meanwhile, man, who y'all got on this fight, man? Canelo and Crawford, like, got the left and the right. Who y'all got? And I know a lot of times too in this boxing world, a lot of things are taken and presented to be like a race factor, where if it's a white boy or a black dude, it's the white against the black. Uh, we got Mexico and United States, and they looking at a brown and a black thing. Race always is a motivating factor in these type of events. It's like kind of historical in boxing. It's all about race. They always push that race card on things. So to me, it don't matter at the end of the day. It's about them hands, how you swing it from the shoulders, and both of these dudes are good fighters. So we're gonna see, man. It's gonna be a good fight. So we're gonna see what happens. But if my co-host flake on me, I'm just gonna say some shit because you know, I ain't really up to date on Canelo or Crawford right now. He's supposed to basically be the one running down the info. But yeah, man, we still here, man. Live and direct in the house right now. You know, it don't exist. That's what it is. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna play some more dope ass music for y'all, man. You smell me? He put in that blender. Hold on, was you count him down before he entered? You ain't what the somebody don't remember trying to copy what I do, nigga. You was not a let's get that shit touch back in ass. $2 for you. Roll call when them bitches come and fuck with me. Fuck no, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, bitch, nigga, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, bitch. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code, bitch. It's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time.
Bitch, nigga, yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas, two bitches at the same time. With me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing, fuck around, get your head blown. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I can start getting the beat like it's Drake, like the money in the bank. You better play worse. Say it's for the belly, feel his tank. Run up to the next stage. I get down, I get dirty, catch him out of pussy. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see it issue, and I rub my stomach. Enough pepper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me, bitch? Got a thing for brown skin, rookie, see the bitch. Got a bitch to get a bitch to go or keep.
Let me show y'all what I'm playing right now.
Kelly, white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Bitch, nigga, yeah, it's game time.
That's the homie, he was
Game time.
Kendrick Lamar CD.
Game time.
Pretty dope
Game
West
time.
Coast artist.
Bitch, nigga, yeah, it's game time.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Look like homie ain't gonna make it, man. So yeah, we finna go ahead and start the show, man. So yeah, this is once again the rundown of it's a preview show of the Canelo and Crawford fight that's gonna be happening tonight. Number one question, I can y'all can say something. You look like that would be funny. I mean, it probably is funny, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know what Stray Kids is, Brody. I may be a little older than what you think, so I don't know what Stray Kids is. But but yeah, man, the question is who's gonna win this fight? Is it gonna be Canelo or is it gonna be Crawford? So who y'all got, man? Y'all in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Let me know who y'all think is gonna win this fight. Like, if you even care. Do it even matter to you who win this fight? Are you even watching the fight? Are you gonna be going to the club tonight? Are you gonna be getting drunk? Are you gonna be trying to lay something down tonight? Like, what's up with it, man? It's Saturday, man. It's another beautiful day outside. I don't know about where you at in the country, but I know right now I feel good outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in my shorts, got my little jersey on, Crenshaw up, Nate good. We out here feeling good right now, smelling good, looking good. Everything is good. So y'all tap in with me, let me know what's up with you. Let me know what part of the country you in, man. Um, Loving life right now, man. The only thing I really need right now is more money. You know, that can always help us all out, right? But yeah, man. What's up with it, man? Y'all knowing everybody hop in the comments right now. I gotta keep them eyes on that swivel for Brandon Phillips. He says, "Do you wear a hat because you bald?" And nah, homie. Nah, I actually got a gray hairline, brother. You know, a nigga say you wear a hat because you bald. Hey, bro, it's kind of impossible to troll me, bro. I am King Troll himself. You must be new to this channel. Go check out some of my videos, Brody. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Just came to say, shit, what's up with it? What's up with it? Yeah, man. Ah, trying to wait on cousin, but says I am new. What do you do? Go check out my videos, bro. You asking the question, bro. I got 100+ videos out right now. Go check out my videos, man. If you can get a nice rundown of it, just when you click on the channel, read the description of the channel. It tells you pretty much what this whole channel is about, man. It's called It Don't Exist Podcast for a reason. We just call out a lot of BS that be happening around the world, in our lifetimes and our parents' lifetimes, people before us, all the things that have happened that you are being told that's really not true. We just calling out the bullshit, letting you know a lot of things don't exist, man. A lot of information you've been taught, a lot of things that's been said to you, whether it's from religion, politics, talking about space or whatever, dinosaurs, all that crap. It's a lot of stuff that ain't real. It's just cap. So we just call out a bunch of BS, brother. So we do here. You watching me type. The government's watching everybody, bro. Trying to be funny, but yeah, government watching everybody. You got a device, right? You watching me on your device right now, right? You know, I don't know what you trying to be funny or not, but yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah, man, it's another beautiful day, man. Maybe dark on that Eastern time zone. You know, what time is it right now? It's 6:40 where I'm at. I'm in Central time zone. I'm in the great state of Texas right now. You know, that's where I'm holding it down right now, right now, right now. You know, feel good out here right now. Be rich. Watching it at the crib. Bro, who gonna win the fight, bro? That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you tuned in on me, bro. Who gonna win the fight, bro? You can join this live right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the link to it. You can get on this live right now, brother. I'm gonna send you this link, bro. Yeah, and that nigga Mac's supposed to be on here right now. This nigga he didn't call me about 30 times talking about doing this live, and this mark ass nigga ain't nowhere to be found right now. So I'm still on it. But D Rich, bro, who you think taking this fight, man? I already know who I think taking it. I'm just gonna wait, put my little 2 cents in. So, yeah, that's funny. All right. Well, I'm about to run to this real quick. Let's see what's going on. I don't know, man. Anyway, while we still waiting, we're gonna hop into some, what I'm saying, little neighborhood stuff real quick.
Brother Jesus Christ, they can get ugly if you pay wrong. Get a where I come from, S on the hat, tats on the face, tats on the back, big ass guns, a whole lot of drugs. Yo, granddad was a cold ass plug. I just smoke drugs. Your brother fucked up, kids fucked up, dusty as fuck. Can't buy no food. You in a bad mood, pay less shoes, bitch, you rude. We was thirsty leaving out the back gate, it might not close. Niggas thirsty seeing crabs, then we hiding all the poles. And I was with some thirsty crips, the other ones on parole. And I was taught, if you got blicked, you better not froze. And we ain't fucking with them other niggas, playing with they nose. And niggas think they turned up, but they 10K go. I feel like 03, never been, never fall. And they screaming here low, can they know that he told? I was fresh off the porch, smoking blunts with a torch. I ain't never went to school, I was fooling with the goons, eating noodles with a spoon. Ain't deep in the room, one fight, we all fight. We don't never pick and choose. We was on make the rules, had to lace up my shoes in the houses, running up them hundreds. We was playing with them thousands, smoking on the cooks. We was blowing by the ounces. Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. Wins and losses, same through my eyes. Judge hit the gavel, 100 to my God. Now I'm a running back, Julius Klein. Remember pumping gas, 9 to 5. Went to the pen just to learn my grind. Weigh it on the scale, make sure it's right. Double wrap it, send it overnight. Instagram got niggas ready to fight. We can't tell who wrong or right. Eat it, D, got a nigga thinking that he rich. No credit card, still can't buy shit. Politicking in the hood, trying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I see right now, bro. They got my man. They say Canelo gonna win this fight. I don't know about that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop to it. Honestly, I think Crawford gonna take this fight, brother. Crawford, my man good. Canelo good too, but I think Crawford got this, bro. That Omaha, Nebraska, a little different, man. It's a little different out there. Let's see what these niggas talking about right
He
now.
vowed tonight to not let Franklin Jr. rest mid-round, but hasn't wholly made good on that pre-fight premonition.
Yeah, Tom Yankello in the corner, as Dre mentions, he don't push it too much. I like the pace, just step it up a little. And I haven't seen that really. Like, I'd like to see him do. He's not telling him step on the gas. He's saying let's just take it to the next level. I don't think Ditchko did that this round.
He can do it though. There's space for that.
Okay, where we at?
Great.
R67.
We can't get them rounds away. We got to work. You got to work your speed. I want you to stay to the head because when you go to the body,
Kirk got killed. I did a little RP.
So stay to the head. Start working your head.
Kirk, man,
but you're gonna have to work your speed.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gotta agree with our old boy to show a level of empathy towards another human being being assassinated. You know what I'm saying? I already spoke on that in the video, but R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. I just seen Jason R67 said that. Yeah.
That's all it is.
That pace you had in sparring, you got to go back to that pace. It's there. Just let your hands go. Yeah. You got to let your hands go, bro. Yeah, it's just that simple. Let them go.
Yeah, we holding back way too much.
Good instructions, it seems, in Jermaine Franklin's corner as well.
Yep, nice job, Jesse Addison and Lorenzo Reynolds with the instructions for Franklin Jr. Now, we told you that Ivan Ditchko has only gone past a third round once in his career. That was a 10-rounder against Kevin Espindola back in 2022. So, Gas Tank Bears watching here as we get into the latter rounds.
Great instructions
Don't
from
laugh
Jesse
at
and
me,
Lorenzo. Both those guys I fought with. Lorenzo Reynolds, great young fighter from Saginaw, Michigan, and it's good to see his father Jesse in the fighter meeting and see them working together tonight.
And I like, it's not just what the corner says, it's the way they say it. They delivered it calmly, but in a way that impresses upon him, this ain't going to do it. You're going to have to do some more.
There we go. Look at that right there.
The old school principles. You don't see either one over-talking the other. Gets the first 30 seconds. Jesse gets the last 30.
And also giving him something concrete, right? Remembering a sparring session not all that long ago and trying to put that into action.
Give me a couple instructions. I don't need 5. I just need 2.
It'd be good to see a little more concrete in this fight because Ditchko is a puncher and he has not really landed that concrete right hand really flush yet. When he has reached him, it's usually kind of after the apex of the energy of the punch has been spent. But as Dre mentions, Franklin has taken it well because Franklin's good with distance. He can fight.
Skipper Kelp, what are you seeing?
Franklin has opportunities to get back in this fight because when they're on the inside, Ditchko does not want to punch. If Franklin stuck his butt back and let his hands go, he could score some.
Well, we'll see how committed Franklin Jr. is over the last half of this fight. Under 90 seconds to go, round 4.
I think Ditchko needs to go back to that body work. And the best way, the safest way, which seems to be his way to do it, is with a long jab to the stomach. He's not really in range to be countered. And he continues to break Franklin down, and it will set up the right hand, which I know that's what he wants to land.
Good shot to the body. Harvey Dock being kept busy as our referee. Another separation here.
I think Skipper made another really good point, which is what to me always what separates the good fighters from the next level is can they fight at all 3 distances? And Ditchko does not seem to want it on the inside at all. Even though, by the way, he's built like a tall fighter who might be able to fight on the inside because his arms are a little more compact. But as Dre, you mentioned earlier, he's making sure that Franklin can't do anything on the other inside by tying him up. It might be good for him to know how to fight on the inside so he doesn't just have to tie up.
Yeah, I mean, he's 35. Is going to start learning because, you know, you'll find yourself in moments like this. Like, he can get Franklin out of there. Not to say that Franklin is an easy out. We know that. But if you throw the right punch to get the right punch through, the fight can be over.
Ditchko landing just 18% of his punches as we come down the stretch of round 4.
Time! Make sure we keep those punches in front so we don't go behind the head. Yep, we good, we good. All right. Get this going now, okay? That round's a little close. Get the damn jab in. Boom, boom, boom. All things you're doing in the gym. Boom, boom. And let the right hand go. Got me? Let's go now. Okay? Let's go. Go. Let's go. We're in the 5th round. Okay? Let's get it. Right there. You gotta hit him. He's right there. Hide it. Sit. Hold it sweet. Okay? Get your jab going. You good? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. This round. Get it from me. Yeah, I want you jab. Get the jab going now, right now. Let's go. Let it go. Let the jab go.
Sort of interesting to hear Tom Yankello say to Ditchko, "Are you good?" Just doesn't appear like he's all the way here.
A couple rounds ago, Yankello's like, I like everything I'm seeing. Let's step it up a little. Ditchko really didn't listen to him. And Yankello there stepped up the urgency. Come on now.
Yeah.
That round was closer. Let's get down to business. Let's see the jab.
Franklin, one of just 4 fighters who did not get knocked down against Anthony Joshua. Some pretty good company with Usyk, Joseph Parker, and Daniel Dubois. Ditchko just hasn't landed anything of huge consequence as yet.
And, you know, even at his advanced age, Andre mentioned, mid-30s.
Right.
This could be a good learning experience. I mean, you're in with a guy who's not just a sitting duck for your right hand. He knows how to handle himself. So what do you do in these quieter rounds where you just can't land your Sunday punch? You got to be doing other things to break the guy down and get those shots home.
Good right hand there a moment ago by Ditchko.
Ditchko's landing that shot, the right hand. And then he's almost looking at Franklin like, you're still standing.
Right.
That's part of the discouragement you see now. He's thinking, but I don't know how much Ditchko actually has in the bag to grab a hold of. He's thinking. You see him processing, but I can only grab what I have, which is really a good jab to the head, one to the body, and an overhand right to the head. But not a huge arsenal.
But Yankello is telling him, so now let's pick it up with a jab and let's see the right hand behind it. But he's been really not active enough with the jab, so the right hand is not the same way it would otherwise be.
I think Ditchko's thinking it's not working, but to your point, he should follow those instructions because it would work.
Unofficially, Franklin has landed more punches, 36 to 30. These numbers unofficially. He's also landing at a 32% clip to just 18% for Ivan Ditchko. Crowds had a lot to cheer about tonight, but a little bit listless here in the middle of this heavyweight offering.
Not happy.
And let me tell you something. When you see the way this card is constructed, with $100,000 bonuses for knockouts, for fight of the night, for fight, right, that kind of stuff, this is a new kind of boxing world that is perhaps being ushered in. That's the attempt being made, where simply showing up and walking away with the W is not going to be rewarded the same way it has been in the past. The crowd is letting them know we want more than this,
right,
and we'll see if the fighters respond.
And I don't have to tell you guys, things can happen pretty expeditiously in the heavyweight division.
Well, that's the whole thing. In that, what they will remember if someone lands a great shot is the finish.
Final seconds of round 5.
Time!
Hey man, it's all about, do you want this fight now? You know, if you want this fight, you got to go in there, you got to let your hands go, and you got to work. You're not going to get this opportunity no more, okay? This is an opportunity of a lifetime for you. You got to cash in on this, Jermaine. Do you want this fight? Okay, well, you got to go in there, you got to work, man. Let's go. Let's work, okay? It's time to work. We got to get in there. We got to work, man. We can't be bullshitting no more. It's time to let your hands go and work, okay? I need you to work. I need you to get them hands. Let them hands go. Go to the head. Stop falling in, okay? And when he come in, what you catching with something? We got to work, big dog.
Before you go down, let the one, two go.
You got the potential to do this. You got the experience. Outbox this guy. He don't even want to box no more. You got to go in there and outbox his ass.
Man, I need Jesse Addison for my strength and conditioning workouts. Skipper Kelp, what are you seeing here through 5 rounds?
I got a clean sweep for Ditchko, 5 rounds to none. But he's not winning any fans. He's got to get in there and throw some punches on the inside and let his hands go a little bit. He's got a dead man in front of him right now.
Man, the corner work in both corners is outstanding. Old school, professional corner work. Their passion is not for the cameras. It's unself-conscious. It is for their fighter. But the corner can't want it more than the fighters. They can't fight for them.
Coach Jesse is asking Franklin all the right answers. But the truth is those questions are answered long before he gets to fight now. If I have to ask you that tonight, I'm probably not going to get the answer that I want.
All right, let us check in with our esteemed reporter, Jim Gray, for the first time. Jim, what do you have? Well, as you saw the trainer telling Jermaine in between rounds, we had our meeting with Jermaine a couple of days ago in the production meeting, and he said he just checks out sometime in fight. He can't get his concentration back, and clearly his trainer's telling him, right now, this is your opportunity of a lifetime. Do you want to do this? So this is an ongoing habit, it seems, because he's told us he's done this before. He needs to get it back and come back real quick.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. That's a hugely important interjection. He stopped short of saying he has an attitude problem, but he does lose focus.
But guys,
He actually said, I don't have an attitude problem. And then he described
I have
how
an
he
attitude problem.
basically has an attitude.
I mean, but the issue is, guys, it takes two. And Yankello is just as animated at this point. Before he was laid back, the fight's going our way, because that's what we think of the first round or two. Now let's see phase two, which never came. Both corners are animated and urgent, but the fighters are not.
And it's tough because Franklin can fight. He's got a good offensive arsenal. He's proven he's durable throughout the years. He's still durable tonight. He's got hit with probably 3 right hands that would knock a decent amount of heavyweights out. But if you don't love it, if you don't dedicate to it, the sport I'm talking about, you get these kind of performances.
And guys, from Ditchko's point of view, of these two, he was the one, it seems to me, coming into the fight with the potential. Right? Moses Atama is the performance tonight that has people start thinking. This, not that.
Right. No, on that. Round 6. Punch percentage continues to be below 20% for the Kazakh Ivan Ditchko.
Time!
Round 7 next.
Don't worry about none of that. You let your hands go.
The reason, the reason he laying on you because you falling over. If you ain't down there, he won't never lay on you. You know, so you bringing that on yourself right there.
You gotta do is correct it, Sam.
Hey,
We're good.
you gotta pop that punch and get up. Don't lay over. If you lay over, you're giving the man an opportunity to lay on you. You gotta start pop. The dude is slow, man. It's all over. It's all over. He's not doing nothing no more. All you got to do is start throwing punches, and you will stop this guy, because he's not doing nothing no more. He's tired in there. He don't want to be in there no more. Now you got to go in there. You got to make it uncomfortable for him. We need these rounds right here. 1, 2, 3. You got 3 rounds. We need these rounds. Okay, let's go.
Your hands, you can hurt him. Just snap them one.
Can't do much better as a chief corner with those 60 seconds between rounds.
I mean, it ain't good when the corner is the most interesting part of the fight, but I will say this. This is, it's just a pleasure to listen to these guys work in the corner. And Ditchko, as tall as he is, Andre, looking a little fatigued.
He's looking a lot of fatigue.
I mean, it seems to me if Franklin's not scared to bring those shots to the body, he has a real shot here.
I think he understands that because he could see that Ditchko was tired at the last part of the last round, and those are the exact instructions that Coach Jesse just gave him. Even though Franklin hasn't performed well, he's got enough time to land a shot and try to make something happen.
And that's the thing about the heavyweights, guys. You can have a fight that doesn't live up to expectations for 5, 6, 7 rounds, but the finish can erase the memory of all that.
Franklin just landed a good right hand on the side of the head of Ditchko.
Yeah, one of his better shots of the night, and clearly the visuals suggest that Ditchko is the more compromised party in terms of fatigue. 2 minutes to go, round 7.
Ooh, big right hand. You know what? That may have been the best punch of the fight.
That's the second right hand that Franklin has landed this round. And I don't think there's anything Ditchko can or will do about it because he is fatigued. He's tired.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. If Franklin would concentrate on the body now, but it takes guts because your hands are lowered against the guy who's bringing that straight right hand down. But if he has the guts to do it and stay with the body, that right hand over the top, Dre, may have even more effect.
Ditchko trying to reestablish that jab. Quick hands on the inside from Franklin. Nothing appeared to land, though. Scorecards could be all over the place. Perhaps one of these heavyweights will take the judges out of it.
Big right hand again for Franklin.
Franklin has a moment. It's a moment right now for Franklin. He better take advantage of it.
Franklin is winning this round, but more than that, he looks like he's endangering Ditchko. It's the first time in the fight, like, real trouble phase in the fight.
Nice establishing jab there by Ditchko, but nothing behind it.
Franklin needs to step in with the jab,
Don't grab him.
blind Ditchko, and hit him to the body and then to the head. Just like you mentioned, Max. It's going to get Ditchko occupied to protect himself from the body shot. And the big right hand that Franklin has landed twice can land. And if it lands in the right place, he can put Ditchko down and possibly out.
So you're saying put the jab behind it, so when you go to the body, you're not in much
Flip the
danger
jab
of
toward the head.
so
As
you
if
blind them.
you don't even have to land it. It's a blinder. Throw the right hand around or straight to the body and come up with something up top right after that.
Pretty good connection on the inside by Ditchko.
Nothing on
Unlike early in the fight, there's no snap on the punch. It's
Nothing
an arm
on
punch. Well, guys, I'll tell you what, the fight, as ugly and slow as it's been, is turning kind of dramatic.
We still ain't putting it out there.
It's the most alive we've seen Franklin this whole fight. Step to the side, Ditchko standing straight up, and he landed a nice shot on the chin of Ditchko. Didn't get a big reaction, but he definitely felt it. And it's a product not of him not being skillful enough to get out of the way. It's simply fatigue. He can't physically get out of the way.
I give you that round right there, but now you got to work. You got to work now, man.
Just snap everything.
Hey, listen. I keep telling you, this opportunity ain't gonna come no more, Jermaine. You got to go head on and you got to take advantage of this. You got to start boxing this guy. If you box this guy, you will beat him. This guy cannot outbox you, and he's tired. You just got to go in there and box him. I'm not saying no jabs. I'm not saying no jabs and right hand.
Here we go. 1-2 hook though.
All right, Skipper Kelp, what's the scorecard look like through 7?
I have it 6 rounds to 1. Franklin won his first round. And in my scouting report with Franklin, I said he's a dog and he will fight and let his hands go. He has an opportunity now if he starts turning it up.
I mean, back in the day, you'd say he flew his head. The reason I said the right hand, which we showed on replay in between rounds, was the best of the fight. It's the only time either guy flew the other guy's head. It was a head-snapping shot.
The big right hands that Franklin got hit with, he rolled with him. So you didn't see that snap.
And that's not like the Ditchko right hand, which was dangerous early.
Franklin to the body, another clinch broken up by Harvey Dock.
Just missed a big left hand from Franklin.
He went with that with left hook.
and a smooth counter from Ditchko.
Now Ditchko's taking that little half step back when the right hand's coming, Dre, and getting away from it.
Oh!
Not that one. Didn't get away from that one.
He's hurt. Franklin needs to follow up right now. He's hurt. He's hurt.
To the body. That's right, to the body. Ditchko's ready to go.
He's hurt. He's trying to play it off, trying to be a chameleon, but Franklin has to sit.
Over there.
Oh, this is a break for Ditchko.
1 point. You got to stay off his back. You got to stay off of him, all right? That's it. Stay off his head.
I know the point deduction seems like it favors Jermaine Franklin, and it does on the cards, but that may have been a big break for Ditchko because he was buzzed.
It's a huge break, and Franklin's not going to make up that difference on the scorecard, so that's not really in his favor, though I know what you're saying.
I'll tell you what, he scores a knockdown. That's a 3-point round.
Big right hand a moment ago by Ditchko. Franklin connects to the body.
And I'm not sure Ditchko's still out of trouble.
Another cracking right hand by Franklin, even by Ditchko.
And part of it is if you can't get away from the right hand, you're always in trouble.
Working their hands are free.
I'd love to see Franklin work the body, Trey. I think it sets everything up for him in this fight.
I mean, he's right there. Both hands are free. Why not punch and let your hands go just like that?
Yep.
And come right back upstairs.
Ditchko is long and lean, doesn't like it on the inside, and is fatigued. Those right hands upstairs have
Body shot by Franklin.
Look at Ditchko's left side.
Yep,
Heavy from those right hooks.
Under 30 seconds here to. And there's.
He might have time to catch up, Trey.
Same right hand, slightly higher than it landed before for Franklin. That one did a lot of damage. Ditchko being a veteran the way that he is, he tried to play it off. He didn't. That right hand keeps landing as often as Franklin will throw. It lands.
Give me these 2 rounds. Come on, come alive with this. You gotta land it. You have to land it. It doesn't matter if you land it to the face, land it to the shoulders, to the chest, the body. Down to the last 2 rounds right here. You got me?
If you don't win these rounds, you lose the fight.
Let's go. You gotta win these last 2 rounds right now.
You're not winning.
Right now.
You're not winning. You got to win
Right
these 2
now.
rounds. You got to win it big.
All the work we put in. Right? Come on, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Second down.
Well, and even if he is winning, Andre, I'd rather hear that messaging, right? The urgency from the corner.
Yeah, the fight's not over until it's over, especially in this division. So you got to maintain that kind of focus. And you're right, Max. Another 2-point round. We got ourselves a close situation.
I mean, and Canelo, you could see, has given up the idea that Ditchko is going to dominate this fight. When he's telling Ditchko, throw the jab, even if it doesn't land to the head, throw it to the shoulder, to the body. What he's saying is, control this guy for the next 2 rounds and get out of here with a W.
And stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble.
You can win the round with your lead hand. If you're right-handed, it's your left. If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, it's your right. Excuse me. That's the hand. That's why the coach said, break this up. Let me see that left hand.
Right.
That's what's going to get them to the finish line.
And what's instructive about that is we are past the point from Ditchko's point of view of an impressive night. But Franklin, to his credit, has fought his way into the fight to the point where just a W for Ditchko is actually the win here.
It's interesting to think back to Andre questioning Ivan Ditchko in our fighter meeting about his weapons and the versatility, right? Because he has been limited to a few choice weapons here tonight, and Jermaine Franklin, as such, has rallied.
But Franklin, now from his side, is it enough to just make it close and dramatic? Or does he have it in him to let his hands go the way his corner's exhorting him and beat a tired fighter, stop him?
Ditchko showing a little bit of life here, round 9.
Franklin is also fighting some ghosts from the past. He's a veteran. He's a guy who hasn't been able to win the big one. He gets the late calls, and oftentimes a good performance is a win for guys like that. And I think that's what he's having to fight through right now. Do I want to take the risk to try to win, or am I okay saying I had some good moments on this type of stage?
His corner knows this is it, man. This is it for Franklin. You get a win here, and you have yourself a career in front of you. And if you don't, it's a much different outlook.
Under a minute here to go in round 9. Jab for Ditchko is clean.
That's what his coach wants right there.
Oh, short left lands for Franklin.
And in a way, that's the worst thing that can happen to Franklin.
He can't get caught.
Because he lands the punch upstairs, and he starts headhunting. When the body shots are what's going to set that up.
Good upper right there from Ditchko. You haven't seen much of that.
Not a lot on it, though.
I'll take it. It's a lot more than what he's been doing.
Now, they just traded punches like they meant it.
Good drop down right hand for Franklin.
See, right there, Franklin's inside. He's reaching around with his right hand and hugging him when both hands need to be moving to the body.
Punches that you miss, you get a counter back.
I'm telling you, just let it go smooth. When you let it go smooth, it's going to be quicker, it's going to be effective.
All we need is straight punches down the pipe. Straight 1-2-1s. This is the last round. We need to knock this guy out. I'm going to be bluntly honest with you. We behind. We behind in this fight right here. We need to stop this guy, Jermaine. We need to stop him. A decision right now don't do you no good. We gotta knock this dude out, man. We gotta really go in there and stop him. And the only way you're gonna do it if you put your hands together. Trying to set him up for one punch ain't gonna do it. You gotta put them hands together, okay? You gotta suck up. You got 1 round to knock this dude out. That's the assignment. That's what you need to go out there and do. Okay? Let's work. Come on. Tighten up. Damn, bro.
Jason Statham with us here tonight for Canelo versus Crawford live on Netflix. And he has since made his way to our position ringside. Just shared a moment with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. Here we go, round 10. Ivan Ditchko, Jermaine Franklin Jr.
One way in which this fight has held a pattern on this card so far is whoever you think the A side is. These are, if they're not 50-50, they're 60-40 type fights.
And this one at closing time, essentially a pick'em in the sports books. Good combination by Franklin. So Ditchko seemingly controlled the early portions of the fight. Jermaine Franklin started rallying around round 7. Seemingly anybody's fight with a couple minutes to go. Looked like that right hand got through for Ditchko.
The sneaky right hand from Ditchko right there.
I thought the 9th round was a turning point round in the fight where Franklin had established some momentum and looked like he could wear him out and stop him maybe, and he let that opportunity slip by in the 9th. Not that it was a dominant round for Ditchko, but it didn't continue the trend that Franklin had established a couple rounds earlier.
It's the complacency and the lack of conditioning from Franklin. You can want to do a lot of things, but if you haven't put in the work to actually do them, you haven't been training at that type of pace, why would I expect you to be any different come fight now?
Ditchko has been the busier party, throwing about 85 more strikes. Oh, nice short shot with a left hand for Franklin after he landed to the body. Final minute is upon us.
Used to hate getting hit with those little short shots inside.
Not as much as these guys hate it.
I think you're right.
Franklin with a quick check on the clock, loaded up on the right hand. Ditchko.
That was the punch that Franklin's corner did not want. The telegraphing, lazy, uninspiring overhand right.
Bohachuk and Brandon Adams, and then top of the hour, you to Netflix for the main card.
Well, Franklin's corner told him, this can't go the distance, you're behind. And it appears to have gone the distance.
And indeed it has. 30 minutes in the books between Ivan Ditchko and Jermaine Franklin Jr. Fans softly letting the athletes know what they felt about the fight. Both fighters had their moments.
I felt the fight was salvaged in the second half. It went from just a bad fight to a fight with some drama.
I think it's just a bit disappointment on both sides because you have Ditchko, again, who hasn't fought very much in 7 years, had promise coming out with his amateur pedigree and just haven't capitalized on it. Great opportunity to do that tonight. And then you have Jermaine Franklin, who is coming in here with a lot of motivation. Yes, it was a short, notice call. You got to give him that. But if you live like a fighter and you stay ready, you can have an opportunity like this that can change your life. So that's a missed opportunity for him as well.
And there's a look at Jermaine Franklin. And now we show you Skipper Kelp's unofficial scorecard. He gave Ivan Ditchko the first 6 rounds. Pendulum swung a little bit there in round 7. The 10-8, of course, in round 8, courtesy of that point deduction But then Ditchko did come on strong in rounds 9 and 10. And on Skipper Kelp's card, 97-92 for Ivan Ditchko, trying to head back to Kazakhstan the way he came as an undefeated fighter, trying to move to 16-0.
I'd be surprised if we hear any scores that aren't 97-92.
Well, there you go. First time for Ditchko, competing twice in a calendar year since 2021. Got to think the 10 rounds will be a value moving forward. We do have the official decision. It resides with Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. And here are the judges' totals from ringside. Kermit Bayless scores it 96-93. Chris Migliore, 95-94. And Don Trella sees it 97-92. All for your winner by unanimous decision, the 989 Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr.
Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder when it comes to these boxing scorecards. Jermaine Franklin did outland Ditchko. He landed at a higher clip, but Max, you saw it a different way.
Well, look, let's put it this way. In a heavyweight fight where so few punches are thrown around, 97-92 can become 95-94 if the two judges see one or two punches a little differently than I did. There wasn't a lot of action. I suppose, after all, it is possible not to have 97-92.
I guess this wasn't a missed opportunity for Jermaine Franklin tonight. Right. Wasn't expecting that. As we've been saying all night, it wasn't a huge, a lot of action, but, I just feel like I don't see how Franklin won this fight. Yeah. I know Max is doing the math, but to me the math still isn't math.
Yeah. Well, my point is 95-94 I could see for Ditchko. You want to say 97-92 to 95-94,
right?
For Ditchko,
right?
To get it the other way, you have to miss a whole lot.
Yes. And by the way, not a single judge had the fight for Ivan Ditchko.
That's a problem.
All three across the board for the 989 Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr.
His corner knew it.
Right. All right, coming up next, our feature prelim of the night, and quite frankly, this bout deserves the distinction. Ukraine's Serhiy Bohachuk, 26-2 overall with 24 career knockouts, and other than Virgil Ortiz Jr., the only man to get the best of him has been tonight's opponent. Compton Watts, California's Brandon Adams. The two met back in 2021 on one of Miguel Cotto's shows in Puerto Rico. The American that night rallied for the knockout, and tonight, in his 30th pro fight, he vows to produce a similar result. The middleweight rematch is straight ahead, but for now, we go across Allegiant Stadium, where we find a well-dressed Mario Lopez. Mario.
Thank you, John. We are back at the desk here. The crowd is filling in nicely. You can feel the energy in this building as we get ready to kick off the main card at the top of the hour. But right now, high in the rafters is Jim Gray with more on Terrence Crawford. Jim.
Hey, Mario, Bud Crawford's story began in North Omaha, and the fight wasn't in the ring, it was in everyday survival. It was a childhood of not only ducking punches, but bullets. Constantly tested by his own mother's tough love, it shaped his character and developed his discipline and defiance. Crawford learned early that respect isn't given. It's something that's very, very hard to earn, and that became the foundation of one of boxing's most complete champions.
In the heartland of America, where grit isn't just admired, but required, Terrence Bud Crawford was born and built straight out of North Omaha, Nebraska, where the fight starts long before you lace up the gloves.
It's very hard because you grew up in an area full of poverty, and, you got to pick and choose battles, and every day in the hood is a battle.
He grew up in a neighborhood where toughness was currency, and survival meant standing your ground. By the time he was a teenager, he'd already been shot at, more than once. But Crawford didn't fold. He sharpened his edge. And in a place where a lot of kids don't make it, Bud punched his way through.
It's all over. Terrence Crawford has become an American star.
Sometimes it's kill or be killed. You don't go out and grind. You don't eat.
His mother didn't coddle him. In fact, far from it. When he got his first world title shot in Scotland, she didn't wish him luck. She told him flat out, "You ain't shit. Gonna get your ass kicked." That was her love language. ruthless honesty. She bet against him in sparring matches as a kid. Every step of the way, she dared him to prove her wrong. And every time, he did.
Terrence Bud Crawford, the only male to become a two-division undisputed champion.
That chip on his shoulder became his weapon. In the gym, he turned fury into finesse. Crawford wasn't loud. He didn't posture. But in the ring, his hands spoke volumes with footwork like jazz and fists like hammers. He conquered 3 weight classes, undefeated and unflinching. A quiet storm who dismantles legends round by round. Outside the ring, he's a father. Still Nebraska tough, pit bulls and all, but with a softer center. The same guy who'll fight anyone on earth will also show up courtside at his kids' games. That duality is part of what makes him special. Now, Crawford isn't chasing money or fame. He's chasing legacy.
Legacy is everything, and legacy is going to have your name living on for many and many years after you.
From the streets of Omaha to the top of the pound-for-pound list, he's never taken the easy way. Terrence Bud Crawford, father, fighter, survivor, Nebraska tough, world class.
So tonight is emblematic of his entire life. A big risk against his greatest opponent. The reward, should he win, would be a crowning achievement for a man who already is a boxing king. Mario, back over to you.
Thank you, Jim. Yes, from the mean streets of Omaha, Nebraska to the bright lights of the biggest stage here, Mark. It truly has been a remarkable journey for Terrence Crawford.
We've heard a lot about Terrence Crawford being shot at early in his career. He drove himself to the hospital. What's less known is that afterward, he vowed to kill the guy who did it. And an uncle told him, hey, listen, you'll get yours if you do that. Why do you think God hasn't let you see him yet? And Crawford thought about it, and he passed on revenge, and he became the fighter that we see today.
And yeah, Mark, it's really incredible that Terrence Crawford has made it to this stage. He was with Top Rank, and they did not foresee him being this kind of star. They didn't give him that kind of push. Even though the talent was always evident, he wasn't a guy who was brash or braggadocious. And here he is, did it his own way in the fight of the century. And if he could beat Canelo tonight, he's going to enter immortality.
And you know, Terrence Crawford with his mindset, you know what I mean? I know and I can relate to where he's coming from. Here's a guy that's been counted out his whole life. But when you came from the mud, man, and you built yourself up to the superstar that he is today in boxing, he's manifested this fight. You feel me? He see how this thing ends. And I believe he has everything it takes to win big tonight. I really do.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right now, let's go ringside. Back to John Anik. John.
Mario, fellas, thank you very much. We now continue with our prelim action here inside Allegiant Stadium. The Canelo versus Crawford prelims are presented by Riyadh Season. Well, Serhiy Bohachuk quite literally has waited years to settle the score with Brandon Adams, but the latter is intent on proving the upset was no fluke. A cold reality, he is more than ready to dish out.
My fight with Brandon Adams, last time I lost this fight and I needed beat him and show fans, show people I am better. I won every round and just lost it, punch it, that's it.
Good hooks on the inside from Bohachuk.
Last time it's mistake. I am best boxer in this division. I can beat him.
Me and Serhiy Bohachuk fighting again. This is a great opportunity to reestablish myself as one of the top dogs. How I stopped him, how the fight went last time, he needed a shot of redemption. So what better way to do it on the biggest stage of this year? I haven't seen that much growth in what he brings to the table. I need for him to toughen up so that way when we get in the ring, there won't be no excuses this time.
This fight, it's one more step forward. Serhiy Bohachuk 21 and 25 different because now I'm smarter. Now I have more experience. Now I have more skills. My goal is to become world champion. What happened in last fight, this is big mistake and I need to fix this. He is old and he is not same condition. I needed to show I'm better.
This time around, he's saying that since I'm older, I won't be as agile as I was. So we're going to put that to the test. I'm expecting your best because I'm bringing mine. And I don't plan on going down easy. I plan on winning.
After this fight with Adams, people know who I am. I'm not gonna make this mistake twice.
I know Sawyer Boychuk, he is thinking about me. He's thinking about how he got dropped, how he got stopped. He's felt it go the opposite way before. I'm that guy. I'm him. I hope you're ready because I will be.
Hey, appreciate that. Keys to Another World. Appreciate that new subscribe, brother.
Well, the magnitude of this opportunity certainly is not lost on Brandon "the Cannon" Adams, making his Las Vegas debut in his 30th pro fight. The great Mark Kriegel, I don't have to tell you that this man has been brought in by elite fighters as sparring partner in the past, but tonight the focus is on BA, and he believes he can beat Bohachuk a second time.
At 36, Brandon Adams has a too familiar career arc. Promotional problems, long periods of inactivity, disputed decisions. 4 of the last 6 guys he fought were undefeated, but he also has a signature win 4 years ago against Sergey Bohachuk. Tonight he has a chance in front of an international audience to show it wasn't a fluke, what might have been, and what might still be.
Brandon Adams hasn't had the kind of high-profile fights and wins that Bohachuk has had since their first fight. So there's a sense that he won the first one, not on a fluke, but because Bohachuk made mistakes. Because Bohachuk wasn't the fighter then that he is now. We don't know that. Bohachuk was chasing him all over the ring. He was doing some very good things in that fight. But Brandon Adams, who can fight, was countering him, and little by little, as it turned out, wearing him out, and he knocked him out. He stopped him. It's going to have to be a much better Bohachuk to win tonight.
And Bohachuk acutely aware of that fact. Adams didn't fight for 3 years thereafter due to promotional issues. Big one in front of him tonight. Well, undeniably, irrefutably, opportunity knocks for so many fighters tonight, but a real chance for Sergey Bohachuk to vault into stardom if he can exact his revenge here against Brandon Adams. A lot of talking heads in the boxing world are wicked high on this guy. He's 26-2. He's got a lot of momentum coming in here tonight. Let's check in with the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Your thoughts on Sergey Bohachuk coming in here to Vegas tonight, my man?
I love Sergey Bohachuk. He's a Ukrainian, and we know they make great champions over there. Usyk, Lomo. He needs to really be motivated and inspired by his countrymen tonight. I like the fact that he's facing a guy that stopped him. That takes a lot of guts and a lot of, nerves. So he has to feel that he's gotten better. And when you look at the fact that he fought world champion Virgil Ortiz Jr. to a majority decision, that could give him some confidence tonight to be victorious over a guy that beat him once before.
And that's the thing. In boxing, you look to see what does a guy do after a fight to gauge the quality of the fighter. Well, since the Bohachuk fight, Virgil Ortiz handled Madrimov much easier, it seems, than Terence Crawford did. And a lot of people are looking at Virgil Ortiz as the best junior middleweight in the world, and a lot of people think Bohachuk beat Virgil Ortiz. So his stock has risen. But styles make fights. Virgil Ortiz was there to be hit, and Brandon Adams is going to try not to be so much.
Yeah, that was an absolute classic last year between Virgil Ortiz Jr. and Sergey Bohachuk, and now he gets his opportunity to get a win against Brandon Adams, who beat him back in 2021. As we show you the tail of the tape, Adams, his senior by 6 years. Bohachuk with 3 inches in height, 1 inch in reach. All right, now for the introductions for our featured prelim of the night, here is Joe Martinez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, this is our final preliminary bout of the evening. A rematch scheduled this in the middleweight division. 10 rounds of action will be judged by Eric Cheek, Glenn Feldman, and Patricia Morse-Jarman. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action is Mark Nelson. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with silver and red, he weighed in officially 156 pounds even. In 29 professional fights, his record stands at 25 victories, 4 defeats, 16 wins coming by way of knockout, hailing from and representing the city of Watts, California, here is Brandon the Cannon Adams! And across the ring stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with blue and gold. He weighed in also 156 pounds even. In 28 professional fights, his record impressive with 26 victories, 2 defeats, 24 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is the pride of Venetia, Ukraine, fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Here is Sergey El Flaco Bohachuk!
Chief seconds only. Gentlemen, you had your instructions in the dressing room, so you know exactly what I expect. Punches anywhere from here down are considered low. Punches here and lower are considered low. Obey my commands, protect yourself at all times. Touch him up, good luck.
The only other guy to ever beat Bohachuk, as I mentioned, is Virgil Ortiz. A lot of people think Bohachuk won that fight. Virgil Ortiz is considered by many the best fighter in the division. But he's not just facing a guy who physically beat him. Let's see physically what he can change. Dre, he's facing a guy who knocked him out. He has to overcome that psychologically tonight.
Especially that he was up as high, on the scorecards the way that he was. That was his fight to lose, and he lost it. So there's 2 things he has to overcome. How did I let that fight slip away, and why couldn't I recover from that left hand and then ultimately the second left hand? So a lot on Bohachuk's mind. Oh, yeah, including the game plan for this fight as well.
I mean, Brandon Adams taking it right to him and going to the body, seeing how much residual effect from that first fight is still there.
Yeah, the investment into the body apparent early from Brandon Adams. A guy that Andre Ward is very familiar with. You caught a lot of his fights back in 2008, that Contender Series 5 middleweight tournament.
Yeah, I was the host on season 5. I got a chance to be around Brandon, and if he had nothing else, he had dedication. He kept his body in shape. He's a guy who's had constant layoffs for one reason or another, but unlike Franklin in our last fight, he's a guy that stays ready, right? So when he gets the call, he has moments like he had against Bohachuk when they fought, even though that was some time ago, and I have no doubt he'll be ready tonight.
I mean, these guys are going at it first round, at it.
Good connection to the body by Adams. Nice counter by Bohachuk.
Rematches are about adjustments and creating separation. Adams stayed on the outside of Bohachuk's punches and combinations the first time they fought, which is why he needed a desperate knockout late in the fight. Good body shot.
Great, he hurt him with a left to the body.
Yes, he did.
Bohachuk's right elbow dropped right down.
The adjustment for Adams is what you see right now. Pressure, fighting in a phone booth, and making Bohachuk fight on terms he does not like.
It's really a bold strategy, and we'll see how smart it turns out to be. But what it does, because he got caught with a good right hand coming in there, Adams did.
And that hurt him.
But it's really a gut check for Bohachuk. Adams is going to see right away what's the effect of that first fight. And at first it looked like it was a good idea, and now Bohachuk's getting his range and landing some big shots of his own.
Pretty good response a moment ago by Adams, and he is returning fire with fire tonight as he lands again under a minute to go round 1.
Big right hand over the top for Adams, but I think it was the left hook to the body that was the most effective punch of the round.
That's a glancing right for Adams, putting the combinations together early on.
Good right hand from Bohachuk.
What a first round.
Bohachuk landing nearly 50% of his offerings through 2.5 minutes. There's another left hand.
So far, Bohachuk is not conceding.
What's so...
Oh! Punishing uppercut right through the gut, answered well by Adams.
When there's a lot at stake, guys, there's usually a feeling out process. It's so rare to see this. Ding, ding, round one, and you get a war.
Oh, ripped to the body and then up top for Adams at the end of the round.
Fine. Okay. Okay, how do you feel? You feel his power? Yeah. Normal?
This nasty left hook to the body from Brandon Adams. You can land any headshot you want to. Don't hit me with that. And he landed that on the left side and the right side of the body, like we see right here, scraping lefts and rights, and big shots also to the head. Credit to Bohachuk for not conceding, not giving in, and at least try to give as much as he got.
For not going down. For not going down from that
when
shot.
When he gives you distance, back to the 1-2. Inside, sneeze en corpus, Nero. Cachita.
After every combination, bring your hands back up.
Offense, defense. Position to attack, position to defense.
Over here. Famed trainer Manny Robles, chief in the corner of Serhiy Bohachuk, here tonight in Las Vegas, round 2.
That was brutal first round.
To the left and right side. Bohachuk reddened by the body shots of Brandon Adams.
Bohachuk has not done anything to convince Adams that he needs to fight like he did in the first fight from the outside.
Good jab by Adams. Oh, and the right hand got through.
I'll tell you what, guys. Adams is landing the hurting punches.
Oh, good left hand got home for Bohachuk. Oh, short uppercut is there for Adams. Nice counter by Bohachuk.
And what you're seeing, folks, this is not just rock'em sock'em robots. These guys are fighting with world-class skill, but in a phone booth.
Oh. Though both fighters are getting hit, they still have defense. You see them picking off shots, blocking shots, ducking from shots. But it's hard to miss everything when you're fighting in a phone booth like this.
I thought I saw Bohachuk shaking the breeze a little bit there from the left hand.
Man, Adams keeping those hands busy. Nothing 36 years old about that hand speed.
You cannot lose punching to the body and having a committed body attack in a fight.
Oh, good uppercut on the inside from Bohachuk.
Meaning you may lose the fight, but it's never a bad idea to go to the body with a two-fisted attack.
Guys, this is special stuff we're seeing through 2 rounds in this fight.
Another uppercut from Bohachuk. You wish 67,000 were already here to witness this. Just over a minute to go, round 2. Oh, that uppercut has been money all night.
Bohachuk is really picking him up with the right uppercut, but it's not discouraging Adams.
Good left hook to the body from Bohachuk. So you can do it, I can do it too. Right. Adams said, "Are you sure?"
Bohachuk is not giving him the same look on his right flank. Andre, like the left hook to the body that was available for Adams to land that cleanly, Bohachuk's not giving it to him again.
Nor should he.
If he wants to land it, he's going to have to exchange with Bohachuk when Bohachuk goes upstairs with the right hand.
The best way to discourage a fighter from hitting you to the body is to hit him to the body, and that's what Bohachuk is doing right now. Not sure Adams is discouraged, though.
But Adams is catching him on his elbows and arms.
Oh, tremendous output on both sides. Nice combination for Adams. Oh, Bohachuk with a left hand. Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful. Look, B, continue to be patient with him, okay?
Yeah, I did see him. I wasn't wrong about that. Adams kind of waved Bohachuk in the breeze with, it looked like a jab. But Bohachuk came right back with his own shots. And since Bohachuk is no longer giving Adams the right flank, Adams' body shots are straying a little bit low.
Take a deep breath. I love what I see.
Okay.
Good.
A little water in there.
Water. Not bad, bro.
Well, a few moments ago, one of the stars of the show, King Callum Walsh, made his way to Allegiant Stadium in advance of the biggest fight of his career. It comes against fellow unbeaten Fernando Vargas Jr. later tonight live on Netflix. So Serhii Bohachuk was 18-0 with 18 knockouts when Brandon Adams took his O back in 2021. Trying to even the score at one fight apiece here tonight as we come up on round 3.
This has been a fantastic fight so far. And I mentioned, usually when there's a lot at stake for fighters, and there's a lot at stake for both guys here, you don't see first rounds like the one you saw here. It's the reason people still remember Hagler and Hearns. There have been other great fights like that with that much at stake. Who does this right from the opening bell? And they have not let up since.
And my gosh, Bohachuk just on a mission, right? He's landed 105 punches already to 52 for Adams. See if BA can work his way back in here early round 3.
Both fighters fighting with a lot of motivation for different reasons. Bohachuk is trying to send the message to Adams, which I think he got, is that there's no residual effects. There's no residue from our first fight. His mind is made up in Bohachuk. But Adams doesn't get opportunities very often. There's lulls in the action in his career. He's had promotional and managerial issues. Every opportunity counts for Adams.
Ray, when a fighter like Adams lands that left hook to the body, now Bohachuk is guarding the right side of his body with his elbow. How do you take advantage of the fact that he's doing that if you're Adams?
You want to either feint and see what he does, or do what Adams just did a few seconds ago, go slightly inside the elbow. Not outside, but inside, and then go back outside once you get him used to you going inside the elbow. It's just the nuances of the game.
And that's what I love what I'm seeing so far.
Adams right there.
It's not just the brutality, it's brutality with nuance.
High-level brutality. And I believe that's what we're going to see in our main event.
Oh, good left-hand connection by Bohachuk.
High-level brutality, the best kind.
Brandon Adams has been brought in by the likes of Sean Porter, Triple G, Antonio Margarito, Jamal Charlo back in the day. But to Andre's point, he's never himself had the red carpet treatment. Said he's always had to come in the back door. But, man, if he can make it 2 wins over this man, it would be enormous.
Some guys are just wrong for other guys. And so far, it looks like Brandon Adams is just wrong for Bohachuk, although it's very different styles of fights.
Yeah, 2 different styles, but I like what I see from Bohachuk. I thought I would see a lot more residue from what happened in their first fight. I see none at the moment.
Right, he's digging in.
He's here to win.
By the standards of this fight so far, this is like a round off.
It's crazy volume.
Not that they're not throwing their hands, but each shot is not being thrown with as much force.
Adams with an uppercut, and now right on the belt line, late round 3. 3 rounds down, potentially 7 to go.
Hey. Watch out, corner, bro. No one cares what the fuck you have to say. Beautiful shit, B. Keep breaking them down, okay? You know, we already knew they were going to fake on this goddamn low blow shit. He can't take body shots. They're beautiful investments, Brandon. Look at me in the eyes. This is your time, baby. You look beautiful as fuck, okay? Hey, he know he wants to throw that shit right now. Adams has gotten busy with the inside work, but you cannot overlook what Bohachuk has done with the uppers and the roundhouse shots and the body shots. And just his will is on display right now, just like Adams' will is on display. What are you about? How well did you train? How well did you prepare for this rematch? Right now, Bohachuk, with everything that he's done, is showing that he's ready for this, and he's trying to right the wrong from their first fight.
All right, this is our featured prelim and the lone rematch on the card. Serhii Bohachuk and Brandon Adams, and coming up in less than 20 minutes. We move over to Netflix for the boxing event of the year, Canelo Vs Crawford. Now it is round 4, and let us also remind you the $100,000 bonuses that are available tonight. That would be life-changing money for these individuals.
These guys are earning that right now.
And some.
Good jab, and now the body work for Adams, and then another jab up top.
What's similar, though, to me about the first fight, Andre, is that Bohachuk is landing good shots, but they don't seem to be affecting Adams the same way Adams' shots are affecting Bohachuk. And in the first fight, I didn't really notice Adams' shots affecting Bohachuk until the end. In this fight, that started from the first round.
Yep.
Adams doing nice little defensive work in there.
Yep.
Spinning out at times after he lands a shot, taking away the left hook with that tight right guard.
Skipper Kelp, 2 minutes to go, round 4. What are you seeing?
These two are going tick for tack, and it's anyone's fight right now. But I'm giving the edge to Brandon Adams because, like Max said, his punches have just a little more effect.
All right, thank you, Skip. Bohachuk has landed at a higher clip. He has landed nearly 50 more strikes, but Adams back to work on the jab.
The opportunity for the right hand instead of just standing there and slugging.
Adams remains committed to the body. Uppercut for Bohachuk.
It wouldn't even be a bad idea for either one of these fighters to box for a round and then go back to fighting, but that doesn't seem like that's on either of these fighters' agenda right now. Good body work from Bohachuk. Answered back fight.
Bohachuk yet again. The Ukrainian fighters had to deal with a lot of circumstances outside the ring as he ate a big right from Adams.
Good part right there. Good answer from Brandon Adams. The Bohachuk landed 2 good body shots.
Good jab. A stiff one from Bohachuk. Looping left from Adams.
Oh, I mean, those Adams shots, he is landing. Every time I've seen a guy I think hurt a bit, it has been Bohachuk so far. To the body with the left hook, upstairs with the left jab, and even if the right hand hasn't wobbled him, it's flown his head a couple times.
And you wonder what the judges, Eric Cheek, Glenn Feldman, Patricia Morse-Jarman, are seeing. Adams in attack mode late round 4.
Trying to steal the round.
Ooh, that left hook on the inside to end the round to the body for Adams.
Are you kidding me?
You see how we tried to close the last 10 rounds, right? Now you understand why, now you see it. Okay, so good. Hey, listen, I like what you're doing, but look, you have to end up going to the right. You have to go to the right.
Adams has done a lot of good work in this round. Started with the jab. You wouldn't expect to see jabs in close quarters like that, but he finished with 2 big body shots. Then he got out of the way of danger and then landed another jab to the chin of Bohachuk. That's discouraging when you get hit with jab, fundamental stuff, and then big punches, and then you try to get some get back, and nobody's there.
One of the men of the hour, Fernando Vargas Jr., with dad and brothers in tow. He is the underdog tonight, but he will try to bounce Callum Walsh from the ranks of the unbeaten. We'll see which highly touted prospect spins it forward to the positive later tonight, live on Netflix. For now, though, hugely important things here in the rematch between Brandon Adams and Serhiy Bohachuk as we arrive at round 5.
You know, Adams comes out and takes the fight to Bohachuk in the first round because he wants to see, have I taken your heart? Are you fully recovered? And Bohachuk answered, no, you haven't. But since then, if there's any wilting in either fighter, if that's the case, it seems to me it's Bohachuk with a little more give. And it's not because he's been psychologically damaged.
Right.
It's physically what Adams is doing to him in this fight.
Yeah, it's not heart nor will. Oh, man. Part of that combination got through for Bohachuk. Interesting to see him offer up that wry smile towards the end of round 4. He enjoys his job for sure.
Fellas, I'm not sure if I see any back down or give even the slightest bit in Bohachuk.
It's not back down like he doesn't want it. It's that he's the one who's been shooken up by shots.
Oh, beautiful double up on the left hand by
Although, look, in the first fight, I would have said it was Adams, and Adams won the fight by knockout.
Yep. Adams really starting to match that high volume of Bohachuk.
I see Bohachuk looking and getting out of the way of punches, even in close. Things are just missing his chin, just missing his body. Shots that would have hit him early in the fight, not that one. But he's trying, he's there, he's engaged, he's in the moment.
But you know why, Trey? Because, yes, he is doing those things. But Adams is not stopping. So he makes 2 or 3 good moves and misses 2 or 3 shots. But here comes 2 or 3 more. You got to get away from all of them.
Heavy shot from Brandon Adams.
Right hook to the body.
To the left side of Bohachuk's body, back to the head for good measure.
Oh, short right gets through for Adams.
Difference in this fight is power.
Yep. I think in large part that's what Max has been alluding to, right?
Yeah, it's whatever it is about the Brandon, what he brings to Bohachuk is wrong for Bohachuk.
And it's a lot of fight to be fought in this fight.
No question. No question. I mentioned Corrales Castillo just when it looked like Castillo was going to win by knockout. Corrales did. And this has some kind of semblance of that.
Short uppercut by Brandon Adams. Adams remains committed to the body. There's another one. Man, he's finishing these rounds strongly.
He touched him to the body. He's showing all signs that he's hurt over here. Listen, remember, you're a B-side. They don't give a fuck about you. So go out there. We're not going to build yet, but I truly believe that we can get him in 3 rounds. Can you see it? Yeah. You see how you're going to build it up? Just keep chipping away, touching him there, touching there, touching there. If you see him go wide, I want you to loop behind, loop right here to the ears, okay? Push him down too, because the one thing I can't ask more of those, I want you to take a little bit more angles. Other than that, beautiful, son. Okay. Take a deep breath. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Come on. That's my bad, bro. A little down the trousers. Beautiful.
Head coach Trevor Zambrano not mincing words there after the round. Drew a reaction from my broadcast partner.
I mean, it's just sometimes the corner work is such a beautiful thing. They were so on the money with everything they told Brandon Adams in the corner just now.
Yes, it was.
All right, we have crossed the midpoint of the rematch. Here we go, round 6. Bohachuk wearing the Ukrainian colors, white, blue, and yellow. Black trunks for Adams.
That's when you geek out on a fight. When the action is this good and then you even get to the corner and it's great.
Oh,
that shot hurt.
Yeah, the shot upstairs looked good, but it was more of an arm punch. But he got his body behind that body shot Brandon Adams did.
Good counter by Bohachuk.
That's how you know Bohachuk's mind is made up, because if it's not, he doesn't take a lot of these shots that he's taking.
Right.
I mean, the competitive spirit of both these guys is so obvious.
Right hand got through the middle for Bohachuk.
Yes, it did.
Just look at where Bohachuk's elbows are now compared to the first round. He does not want those body shots.
I mean, these guys have had their foot on the gas from moment one of this fight.
That was Bohachuk's best shot in a while, that left hook upstairs.
Short
to the point.
Yeah, Brandon Adams' corner wanted to remind him, you're the B-side. So those that are at home that don't know what that means, you're not supposed to win. You're not the guy. So they'll give us nothing. And he's urging his pupil to keep pressing on the gas.
Let me tell you something. In this new world of boxing that we are entering with this card, I don't know about the A-side and B-side anymore, guys. The B-side looks live to me. B-side just won the last fight. In a fight I thought he lost.
Right. On all 3 cards. Under a minute here to go round 6.
And that wasn't the first B-side that won tonight.
Right. Responsible guard for Bohachuk, yet somehow still penetrated partially by Adams.
They slowed it up a little bit, still throwing punches like they mean it, but I mean, this pace has been just absurd.
Motrin in the morning. Boy's going to be sore. Adams lands the right hand on the inside.
See how Bohachuk tried to make a move. Adams held his left glove with his right arm and followed him and was thinking about throwing that left hook. There's no let up.
Some pretty consequential shots being landed here late in the round by Bohachuk, and Adams immediately answers. Oh! Cracking right hand late in the round by Adams. It's a lot of offense to call.
Okay, Bohachuk. Let me put one on this one. Put your head back. How are we feeling? Look, Bohachuk, you're landing. He's looking to land punches over your head, so you got to be able to step under, right? And when you try to push him back, and when you generate space, come back to the jab, come back to the 1-2, son. Okay. You understand? Right?
You gotta get him. You got both your left side and your right side. The big thing, look at me, Big. The big thing is please do it when you got your balance. Okay, beautiful. Keep stepping with him like that. I'm good. A little water and water. Mouthpiece in my mouth.
His Excellency, Turki Al-Sheikh with Jason Statham, enjoying our featured prelim here. We'll be on Netflix, top of the hour.
How many times have you heard, oh, this is the fight to save boxing, this guy will save boxing?
Yeah.
Turki Al-Sheikh has saved boxing.
Yeah. Well, this fight tonight, this main event does not happen without him nor Dana White.
But it was in a position where it really did need something, and it seems that we found it.
So not only did Serhii Bohachuk challenge Virgil Ortiz Jr. Go ahead, Max.
I mean, that right hand over the top, it's like hitting a piñata. And it was the left hook that finished the fight in the first time around.
Yeah, and it's not that Bohachuk is not feeling those right hands and those big shots. He's just not allowing himself to go. I'm not going tonight. That's his mind.
Right.
Yep. And it was followed by the left hook to the body. But that's tough, guys, when a guy hurts you with the left hand to the body, hurts you upstairs with a jab, already stopped you with a left hand in the previous fight, and starts banging on your head with a right hand.
High level stuff.
But you're right, Andre. Bohachuk is in, bite down on the gum shield mode, especially given what happened between these two guys in 2021. Nice counter by Adams.
That kind of knockout, especially at that stage in Bohachuk's career, that stays with you. You sleep with that, you wake up with that, you take that to the gym. That's where this hunger and this grit is coming from, to take those kind of shots from Brandon Adams, because he doesn't want to live with a part two.
Oh, part two is much more ferocious than part one.
And brutal.
It's not, by the way, Bohachuk is dishing out a brutal beating too. It's just not as bad as Adams so far.
These guys have thrown almost 600 punches apiece through 6+ rounds. A lot of circumstances to that first meeting. Slippery mat. A lot of the sponsor logos were peeling off. That was in Puerto Rico back in 2021.
Those fighters got their feet firmly on the canvas tonight.
That's right. Under a minute to go, round 7.
Some swelling on the face of Brandon Adams.
Good right hand by Bohachuk. That's he doesn't land a lot of those every round. A nice left hook upstairs, but this round now he started to land some good, clean, hard shots. Oh, that's about 5 or 6 for Bohachuk in the last 30 seconds. All upstairs.
Get your hands free.
Probably the first semi-clinch we've seen this whole fight.
Yeah, and it was Adams holding.
For just a split second.
It's the right hand up top is flashy, but the left hook to the body has just been thudding all night for Brandon Adams.
Beautiful overhand right by Adams. Now back to the body work. Bohachuk answers with a 3-piece of his own.
What can you do except tip your cap to these guys?
Beautiful round. Beautiful round. Take a deep breath. Hold it for 4 seconds. Good.
we don't need to really do anything different. You're going to find your spot. Look at me. You're going to find your spot. I know you're going to find your spot. I've been seeing it. You just got to continue to break him down. This is your fight, baby. You've been doing everything you want to all goddamn night. I don't need to tell you to do anything besides speed yourself, all right? Good.
How is in position to attack when you're done? Get me back on defense. But you got to pressure. You got to go. Smart pressure. Give me 3s and 4s. Back him up. And step and turn, come around and go to the right, and then push him back. You got that? Let's go. All right? 8th round coming up. All right? Take a deep breath. He gives you the 1-2. Take the 1-2. Okay? Take the 1-2. Let's go. 1-2 left.
Round 8, okay? Good?
All right, Skipper Kelp, you've had a front row seat for the action. What are your thoughts thus far?
I have a 69-64 for Adams. Bohachuk is so tough, but Adams is starting to impose his will a little bit.
All right, Skip, thank you very much. Potentially some very interesting scorecards forthcoming. 3 rounds to go.
Adams' corner very happy. Bohachuk's corner very urgent.
Yep. Adams gets that right hand through.
And it's point scoring and all that. And as I mentioned, it's flying his head, but I haven't seen Bohachuk really hurt from it. It's the left hand that's the hurting hand to me for Adams.
Kind of punches that Brandon Adams throws, he doesn't load up and they don't take a lot out of him. Everything is on the same trajectory and it just flows. It's almost like heavy bag work where he's not grunting or, exerting himself more than he should. He's letting the shots go and they land heavy.
Bohachuk he's been hit with many more clean shots, although I'll say in the last round and a half, Bohachuk has been able to reach Adams with cleaner shots upstairs.
This was the round in which, Max, Brandon Adams stopped Bohachuk back in 2021.
In a fight in which he didn't dish out nearly this much damage.
Right, not at all. Bohachuk was up 69-63 and 68-64 times 2 when the knockout came back then.
And was doing the chasing.
Safe to say both of these fighters are in outstanding shape to put forth this type of offense.
Yes, sir, you better be.
Now, Adams, to me, looks like he's setting something up here with the way he's kind of throwing these short punches, Dre, without a lot on them, like trying to get Bohachuk used to a certain speed and rhythm. And it makes me think he's got something planned.
Yeah, I think it's the overhand right. The shot he's been landing, but he wants to land it right and land it harder than he has thus far. If I can rock you to sleep with this cadence, then I hit you with a shot that shocks you.
There's the big left hook. Touch.
And he may not, Brandon Adams may not be looking for any particular shot. He may just be looking for a shot to open up, and he'll take it. Bohachuk is still coming.
Adams gets that right hand home over the top late in the round. Now to the body. Oh, and a late left hook for Adams.
Bohachuk has some chin.
Bohachuk said, "You're not going to get me twice in this 8th round. I don't care what you hit me with."
Huh. 4 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside Richmond Stadium, please make sure you put on your wristbands for the entire opening card.
And there's the hook to the body. And Adams ducks the left hook and then the left hook upstairs. And remember, in the first fight, it didn't look like a particularly devastating left hook that started the knockout.
Put them together. You understand? Put your combinations together, right? And work the combinations and look to step and turn and then jump on his ass. Okay. You understand? Every now and then, generate a little bit of space. Take a step back and pick him up with your right uppercut. Okay? Let's go. 2 rounds left.
All right, here we go. Round 9. You could call it round 17 between Bohachuk and Adams. Their careers forever linked, regardless of result tonight.
The question is, can Bohachuk, and maybe not, we'll see how this judges had it, but it seems to me Adams is up in this fight. Can Bohachuk muster something dramatic? By the way, he dropped Virgil Ortiz twice. This is round 17. No knockdowns against Adams.
Right. Nothing even close. Dropped Ortiz in round 1 and round 8 of their fight last year. Body shot lands for Adams. Oh!
That's the shot we were just talking about a round and a half ago.
Touch, 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 and then all of a sudden, throw it like you mean it.
Bohachuk still not going.
This fight had all the makings of a knockout fight, one way or another, from the opening bell. And both guys are still here in the 9th round. Got to talk to Dana about a BMF belt in boxing.
I'm telling you.
Because this is the BMF fight of the night so far.
Oh, for sure. Oh, short left penetrates the guard of Bohachuk. Adams has been the busier fighter statistically over the second half of the fight.
You know, Max Holloway is loving this fight right now.
Oh, yeah. No man has landed more strikes in a UFC fight than Max. Oh.
And is willing to lay it all out there every time, just like these two guys are doing right now.
Seems like Bohachuk's offense is a little bit labored now in round 9, under a minute to go. Still throwing, but not as much snap on it.
No, they're both exhausted. And I think saving something for the last round.
Yes, exactly.
Good uppercut by the Ukrainian fighter.
Yeah, Bohachuk has landed some sneaky uppercuts in this round.
Surprised the crowd isn't more involved in a fight like this.
Not here yet. Crowd's mostly not here yet.
We heard him earlier.
Under 30 seconds to go in the round. Adams back to work.
Yeah, good body shot under the heart of Bohachuk.
Oh.
Hands free, guys. Get out of there.
Both these fighters are going to be hurt.
I'm telling you, man.
And for the rest of next week. Whew.
And I'm hurting just watching this.
That is the end of round 9. One more to go.
You got a feeling like this is going to be a big 10th round.
I would think so.
That was the quietest of the fight.
Beautiful. Look. Oh, with my nose? Yeah. Take a big breath from your big brother. Look at me, B. You got him. You can get him now. You've earned it. You broke him down. You see him keep leaning in over there? You know where I want him. Even if you knock this goddamn lead man out the way.
Last round.
You got to knock him out the way and wipe his face. You're going to get him. All right? Beautiful work, though. Keep stepping. It's no rush, but I know
it's the last round. Wait till the bell.
We gotta win. We gotta win big. We gotta stop this guy. Okay? All right? Keep your mouth nice and tight, guard up nice and high, and stay low for me. All right? Keep looking to go to the body. Keep looking for the uppercut and then go to the body.
Well, if you're Trevor Zambrano and Damon Harris in that corner of Brandon Adams, you got to be absolutely thrilled with what you've gotten out of your 36-year-old fighter here tonight.
Now the question for Brandon Adams, is he willing to close the show in a big dramatic way? Or does he think he's right now moving like he thinks he has the fight won?
Well, I would think there should be some risk management if he thinks he's ahead by that much. But you never know.
I think that's just a reset from Adams to get back in position to do what he's done the first 9 rounds. Stay in the pocket, rip shots to the head, to the body, and do what Max said, which is try to close the show.
I mentioned Max Holloway. The reason he's connected with fans in the UFC is because even when he's up, he's willing to lay it all out there. And right now, that is what Brandon Adams is doing.
Oh, some power shots late from Brandon Adams. Yeah, not sitting on a lead ever is Max Holloway.
It's a different sport, but it is combat. It's a combat sport. And the same thing that fans connect to in any combat sport. It's the passion, it's the willingness to take risks.
Adams appears to be the fresher fighter late.
You know, unless you talk about the most sublime boxers, that's also a beautiful thing to watch in boxing. It's just that this ain't these guys.
Strong uppercut a moment ago by Bohachuk as he closes the distance, working Adams up to the ropes. Under 90 seconds now to decide it.
Adams muscles Bohachuk to the ropes.
There's been by the standard of this fight, a slowing of the pace certainly over the last round and a half.
Oh, body head beautifully done by Adams. Nice uppercut by Bohachuk. And now a right hand for Serhi.
A disciplined left hook from Brandon Adams.
Oh. The right hand from Adams, I thought, may have shaken Bohachuk up just then.
Oh, beautiful combination by Adams. Some of those shots blocked, most got through. Oh, a couple nice right hands, and now a left from Bohachuk. Back and forth we go. My gosh.
From Brandon Adams.
The left hand to the body.
He actually landed that right hand across the heart and finished with the left hook to the body.
Improbably, this one looks like it's going the distance, guys.
Final seconds of this absolute war, the rematch between Brandon Adams and Serhi Bohachuk.
Wow.
Standing here, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of mutual respect between those two athletes as they go the distance in their highly anticipated rematch here tonight. And as we look ahead to a big 2026 for the sport of boxing and Zuffa boxing, both of these guys are under that banner and will be heard from in 2026 and beyond. Congrats to both Serhi Bohachuk and Brandon Adams for putting on an absolute classic on the biggest stage of their careers.
We knew there was going to be violence in this fight, but we didn't know it was going to quite be like this. Early on, Brandon Adams let Bohachuk know that I'm going to check your temperature and see if the first fight is still there, if there's still residual effects of that knockout. And Bohachuk, for most of the fight, answered just as much as Brandon Adams, but Adams, as the fight progressed midway and late, just created enough separation where he landed the better shots and the harder shots and punched a lot more. And in that last round, Brandon Adams put himself in a position to possibly stop Bohachuk. And that's what you want with rematches. You want adjustments and separation. I think Adams had enough separations in this fight.
All right, with that, the official decision is in. Here is Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. Judge Eric Cheek scores it 99-91. Glenn Feldman and Patricia Morse-Jarman both see it 98-92. All three in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Brandon the Cannon Adams!
Miss win for Brandon the Cannon Adams. You can argue biggest win of his career, not by knockout, but getting it done across 10 hard rounds with Serhi Bohachuk. And all of a sudden, Brandon Adams has set himself up for a massive 2026. Thanks everybody for watching the Canelo versus Crawford prelims presented by Riyadh Season. Canelo v Crawford. The moment is here. Starts right now, live on Netflix.
Okay. That's all I'm like, you didn't have to, I wouldn't have drugged you.